many Bored Ape NFTs are in danger of being liquidated. So NFT lending platform BendDAO has collateralized almost 3% of the entire collection, and now they say that a lot of them are very close to being forcibly sold. Now, BendDAO is a peer-to-peer lending service that lets users borrow Ether against their NFTs. Customers can take a loan that is equal to 30 to 40% of the NFT collection's floor price. Now, with floor prices tumbling along with the price of Ether, some people might find their NFTs on auction very soon. Will, I'm kicking it right back to you. I see that smirk on your face. What do you make of this story?
Well, I mean, getting liquidated is probably better than losing your seed phrase. That's the first thing that came to mind for me. So shout out to them for figuring it out, maybe getting a little money back. These projects are cool. They are novel, right? To see like a liquidation engine for an application for NFTs is interesting. The fact that you can take out a loan based on your random profile pick is pretty cool. And the mechanics of it are pretty nerdy and fascinating to me. But besides that, like, this makes sense, right? NFT markets have cooled off. We've finally seen like not the total collapse, but like definitely a deep bear market for NFTs that they've not entered in before. And now is a time to really test these things. Just in the same way in 2020, we saw DeFi summer go through a DeFi winter immediately following that summer, like basically August through December of 2020. There was a pretty deep bear market for a lot of tokens. A lot of these projects had to be tested. There's a bunch of cascading liquidations, and a lot of these projects had to deal with that for the first time. And I think these NFT markets are now going to have to grapple with that as well. So I'm interested to see if these markets hold up, if they are robust, and how many people actually get liquidated by not really controlling their NFT floor prices very well. Zach, I'll throw it up to you.
Yeah, is this like an NFT lending like bank run? Is that like what we're seeing here? Because it is weird to see the
Monkeys on the
liquidation
run.
crises play out in different venues, right? It's like, okay, no, like, oh, this platform is tumbling. Everyone's like, oh, I'm withdrawing, and there's no liquidity left, right? So all these people are in bad shape. It's just funny to see these ramifications play out repeatedly across different marketplaces, this time in the NFT lending space. I don't think we've seen this happen before with like an NFT lending platform in crisis such as this. So I think there was just some news out this morning that, you know, voting is commencing to change sort of the liquidation parameters. That's likely going to get passed through. I think the vote is open through Tuesday. So clearly this team and its decentralized community around it are working to maybe mitigate some of the pain here. Whether or not this will happen in time for those who are in the danger zone of losing their collateral, that time will tell. But the team is trying to fix it. We'll see what happens. Wendy, what are your thoughts?
I remember I said something about there being a whole lot of over-collateralized loans and collateralized loans, and I got trolled on Twitter for it. But in fact, we're still seeing this play out. So one of the things I do want to talk about, if you are going to take out a collateralized loan, please understand how it works. And make sure that you can stomach a bear market, because things are going to get a lot worse. Another thing I want to add, you could moonbag your NFTs, which would probably be a better strategy. That basically means you buy a couple NFTs, you sweep the floor when it's super low, number goes up, you remove your initial investment and profit. And when you do that with NFTs, you basically sell some of them to kind of mitigate risk. And that's a tactic that I like to use. But the collateralization of NFTs, I think it's important for the industry to get pushed forward, because it's kind of like decentralized banking. People need liquidity for different things to increase capital. But at the same time, you have to be very, very careful and understand what you're getting into. And if we do get this sort of cascade of liquidations, obviously it is going to impact floor price. But at the same time, I feel like it does need to be a necessary evil to kind of advance the industry. And also, you know, if you're going to take a loan out for additional capital, there are risks associated with that. So always keep that in the back of your mind.
Wendy, you're just the queen of moonbags. We got to get a wipe for you.
I've been buying everyone she's been talking about, and I'm doing quite well, let me tell you. Quite well.
Geez. Not financial advice.
Might retire from the show pretty soon here. Just a heads up.
Will, just kidding. What are you doing?
I'm very
sir?
down.
It's
please send money to his address.
Yes, please send money to his address. We are sweeping the floor. We are buying all the liquidated funds. That's what's happening. Let's go.
We're
the BendDAO.